Hello, everyone. Today is March 5th, 2018. It is my day 1.297. I have a new kitty cat, a visiting kitty cat in my lap, who so far has integrated herself pretty well, I might say. Um, yeah, we've been calling her Nabiki, but anyway, um, real quick, just want to give kind of an update. Mondays are kind of my electrolysis up days. And one of the things we talked about was she said, Karen, um, I noticed on the forum, some of the forums I belong to, that some women, some surgeons are very particular about having your perineum done. And she said, do we need to adjust our plan of attack? And I said, well, my surgeon, Dr. Gallagher, looked at me and said the emphasis needed to be on the shaft and the scrotum. And so that's really what we've been focusing on. And I'm happy to say that, it's like a little bald baby chick now. um, but, as time allows, yeah, we want to get in there. But I guess what I wanted to share is, and maybe what I would suggest the takeaway is that, definitely ask your surgeon what they prefer. You're going to get a packet probably from the doctor's office as to what they expect, and they'll talk to you. But, part of that consultation is to be a very active participant and to say, hey, I've been twice and I have, I've asked her every time, can you tell me what should I focus on? What areas need to be done, etc., etc. So, again, I would share that with you. Don't just assume that because you handed your electrolysis person a picture and you say this has to be it. I mean, get feedback and whatnot. So that's really cool. And then today I really have been trying to, again, working on my voice, obviously, and trying to speak more in my throat trying to speak more in the front of my throat as opposed to the back of my throat. And I don't know why I've been doing this today. I kind of remember at one point I think it was Melanie Ann Phillips, but I don't remember exactly. But you can feel when your voice resonates. And I think it's a way of, through your touch, of feeling in your voice box and finding out, again, you don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to press in too hard, but just to monitor, okay, when is my voice resonating? And it might be a way of perfecting, not at getting a whole lot of resonance. I don't know. I'm not an expert. And today I started off and I was like, if I just had a voice coach, that would be so cool. But I don't know how much, I got to have the war chest going for my surgery. And so, let's not start a fight, you two. Let's not start a fight. My lap is big enough for all cats. Okay? Um, so again, it would be nice, but I need to keep the war chest open. So, yeah. So that's in the future. So anyway, but as far as the transition goes or getting ready for GCS, um, pardon me. Oh, I did that better, didn't I? I didn't go. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Now I forgot how I did it. It was very polite. I remember that. Yeah, I mean, we're looking at 24 days. I can almost say 23, but we'll go 24. And this is just happening at its own pace. And, for a moment, as I was reading a monologue earlier, I was like, am I barking? Am I doing this? Sorry, picking my nose. Hey, I farted in another video. I'm picking my nose today. But just as a matter of expression, how if you had never met me before, and let's say I was able to pull this off, and this would be how you would interact with me, how would you treat me? You know? And if you were to say, well, Karen, how are you feeling today? And I said, oh, I'm doing okay. My emotions are kind of up and down. I gave myself an electrolysis shot yesterday. And, that really made me feel very good about myself and very much in touch. I feel very much connected to my inner feminine energy. You could probably take that and say, oh, okay, well, maybe she sounds a little weird, but that sounds kind of accurate. But if I was to say, and I'm not going to do it, but if I was to drop down into my lower register, I don't think you treat me the same way. It would sound, it wouldn't match, And hopefully, like I said, my idea is everything will be integrated. Things are going to come together. So, all right, so I better sign off. It's just about maybe 3 hours after having my electrolysis, and it is starting to hurt, which tells me the skin is starting to heal, and it's like, what the hell did you do to me? As well as maybe the ibuprofen is wearing off. So, and it's not a bad pain. It's just, to me, it's like sitting on a heating pad that's turned up on high. It doesn't necessarily burn you, but it is very, very hot. So just a little stabby pain. All right. So on that note, and also speed, and I don't know, when we're nervous, like if I was to go to the library and someone said, do you need any help? I would be like, can I slow down enough to enunciate and use intonation, okay? Women tend to, sometimes they raise their voices, which I didn't just do. Sometimes they raise their voices, and sometimes they lower their voices. There we go, that's a good lower, depending on emphasis and, what's going on in their lives. And so, typically if you talk to like your stereotypical male, male is very flat and monotone. And, so again, what I'm wondering is if I don't monitor what I'm doing and I don't slow down and I don't get enough of a breath, okay, because when we speak, we have our breath coming out and I'm, you know what I mean? If I'm going too quick, then no wonder I lock up, right? So that might be something to work on. But anyway, on that note, I hope everything is going well for you and in your journey, in your transition, and I encourage you to be the best version of yourself as you define it. And until next time, I will slow down and say good luck, and I wish you all well. Bye-bye.